In this tutorial, I want to show you a behind the scenes of how I got that spark, the light in the eyes of this portrait of Jessie, which was used for a major campaign around Australia for the company Benetas, both for advertising and billboards, annual reports, whole array of stuff. Now, the shot itself is a very simple setup. It's actually photographed in the cafeteria of the nursing home. So what I was looking for was a space that had lots of depth. So there's another dining room there beyond Jessie, and the table that she's writing at is actually a cafeteria table. And so we've set it up to kind of give the impression that we've captured Jessie at home. This could be easily lit using daylight all round. I've used a simple medium-sized Octa camera left for fill flash, but this tutorial is all about directing the model to get that spark in the eyes, and you're going to be very surprised when you find out why that sparkle is in Jessie's eyes. So it's just a matter of being prepared for anything and drawing out the best from your models.
We're just setting up for the next shot we're going to do, which is with Jessie. And what I've done is I've created a set that I've got flowers coming into the side of frame, and then I've got something in the foreground, something in the middle ground, and then there's the dining room that they wanted to feature as part of this shot. So the thing about lifestyle is you want to sort of create life and energy in a shot. So what I'm going to do is actually shoot at a really shallow depth of field so that the background is thrown out of focus. I've got the flowers here in the foreground, so there's some, like, you know, just a little bit of something in the foreground, and then the background goes out of focus, and making sure that I've kept the lights on in the back room. It also gives life, and that should give a little bit of sparkle in the background as well. And then it's just lit with just a little pop of flash coming from the Octabox, which is camera left. And then we've also got a little speed light, just a little dook of light that's just going to be hitting the flowers there and lighting those up, because otherwise they would have been too dark. So let's just do a test shot. Rob, there we go, and there we are. So that's that's what it looks like. So you've got the flowers coming in here at the side, just a big, you know, something detailed in the foreground, model in the middle, and then also got the dining room in the background there, just to give it some depth.
When do you have my story?
All right, so we've got Jessie today, and what we've set up is a shot with Jessie where she's going to be pretending to write letters. Jessie used to correspond with her brother during the war. That's actually a hand-painted black and white shot of her on the table that was set up. In the background, I've got the dining room. Want to throw that out of focus. Just one Octa on her. I've got some interest in the foreground here, and I'm lighting that with a little speed light. So we've got Jessie set up. I've told her to just start pretending like she's writing, which is good. And while she's doing that, I'm just going to take a little test shot, just make sure everything is looking good and making sure that it's all... That's fantastic. You're doing great, Jessie. That's looking good. That's looking good. Lovely. So just get some of those. We just get some nice lifestyle ones where Jessie's just doing her writing. Get those out of the way first, and then I can actually get her to look up. But I kind of almost think that this is the shot. It's really sweet. It's really quite beautiful. So once we're happy with that, everything's looking really good, I'm just going to now ask her to look up to me. She's a little bit hard of hearing, so I'm going to have to yell a little bit. Jessie, just look at me now. Just look, that's it. Like I've just interrupted your writing. So I get you to just look down, keep writing, and when I call you, just your eyes, just look at me, Jessie. That's great. Fantastic. Keep writing, write some more. The technique that I'm using here is the looking down back to camera, which basically the reason I'm doing this, and I often get people to do it really quickly, look away, back to me, look down and back to camera, is all I'm trying to do is get them out of their thinking mind so that I can get rid of that photo face. So this is working to a point with Jessie, but I'm not getting enough warmth. So now I'm going to try some visualization techniques with Jessie, and this is not what I expected as a reply.
Jessie, that's great. That's good. And remember how I said think about something nice because that puts a little sparkle in your eyes. So you're thinking about something nice.
Caribbean boy.
Your Caribbean boy, fantastic. I love that. So you met a boy in the Caribbean. Is that what you're thinking about?
I was in, I'll tell you later.
I can't wait. I thought you were going to tell me you were thinking about fluffy kittens or something. No, the Caribbean boy. That's fantastic. Look, that's great. Eyes to me.
Back to see him for my 50th birthday.
Oh, a little bit of 50, a little bit of a treat.
Met him on a ship.
Fantastic. I think we've got enough personality out of this. You're awesome, Jessie. Eyes to me, just a couple more. That's it, that's great. Think about the Caribbean boy. Uh-huh. Again, looking at me. Think about him now.
So this story from Jessie was the last thing I expected, but it worked. It put her into that state of remembering, and she actually was enjoying the trip down memory lane. So if you can, whatever you can do to make someone, put someone in a happy place, it's going to work, because now she's looking at the camera and there's someone home in those eyes. She's remembering that beautiful time with her Caribbean dancer, and she's in a happy place, and there's light in those eyes, and the smile is open, engaged, and it's also, there's that little bit of cheekiness, like she's remembering this amazing secret that she had, and that gives the photo a sense of mystery and cheekiness, and makes it that little bit more intriguing.
That is a good, you are thinking about a Caribbean boy there, I can see. That's brilliant. That was great. That's it. All good. Fantastic.